Hi, this is Brandon from ThirstGym.com. Today we're going to talk about how to properly do a plank. This is a fantastic abdominal and trunk exercise. However, it's very commonly botched. And to be able to get the most out of your plank, we're going to go through some very good coaching cues to make sure you get the most out of it and invest from your time while you're doing this. So when we're in a plank position, we really want to make sure that we can keep our rib cage and our pelvis stacked as much as possible. We want to try to stay good and long. And we want to try to push into the ground as well with our arms. So when we start, I really like to have our hands pronated down, so our palms down. I really don't like having our fists like this. I think when we're down, it kind of helps us push away from the floor a little bit. And then when we get in our plank position here, we're going to be up on our toes, and we're talking about that tuck position. We don't want our butt left behind us. We want to take our belly button, pull it towards our face, reach long through our shoulders, keep everything here, and then a little bit of a glute squeeze, and you're in a good position. And I can already tell this is way more challenging than if I just stand here like this, how most people are going to do a plank. This isn't really doing anything for abdominals, it's just our low back, taking a big grunt of the workload. We want to really try to reach long. Should feel some serratus interior if you're doing that right. Everything here, and then you're just going to hold, keep neck position relatively neutral, so you don't want to be cranked here. Don't want to hang your head. Just kind of keep a subtle chin tuck, good hold, and that's going to upgrade your plank to where it's not only more challenging, but you're going to get tremendously more from it. It's why I don't really start a lot of our athletes off with planks, because they just have a poor time of managing gravity and load, and just trying to teach them how to do a plank properly can be very troublesome with a lot of youth athletes. You start them a dead bug and put them on the ground, and they have some kind of feedback from the ground for their low back positioning. It tends to work a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with the plank. I just think that when it comes to coaching it, if you're working with young youth athletes or new clients and they've never really learned how to do a plank properly, they're going to have a hard time for it, and sometimes it can be humbling and it's a little more difficult. When you start with some other exercise that gives them external feedback, when you go to put them in a plank, you set them up for success a little bit better. So when it comes to programming your standard plank, I think a lot of times 3 to 5 sets of anywhere from about 15 to 30 seconds is a good place to kind of start. If they can last that long, then you begin to add some external load on the back with like a 5, 10, or even a 25-pound plate. And then as well, you can obviously increase the duration of it. The only thing I don't really like about 60-second long planks is it just eats a lot of time in terms of your training time that you might have with your clients. If you want to try to optimize that time, I think it's better to load it and actually get the abdominals and trunk musculature strong rather than having to sit there and hold that for 60 seconds. I think you can be doing other things with your time that's a little bit better. So if you have any questions about how to properly do the plank, please feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.